I apologize, my camera is not working, but fortunately I do have a picture up. I'm Dr. Sharice Jones Branch. I'm Dean of the Graduate School and also Professor of History. And as they say in church, I'm not going to be before you long, but there are some things that I just wanted to share with you very, very quickly. Oh, that's wonderful. Somebody has a group of students participating as a watch party. That's great. We love that. Just want to make you aware of a couple of things very quickly, and then we are going to get right into our speakers for today. I have been at Arkansas State University for going on 20 years now. I've been graduate school dean for 3 years, and I always like to let people know where they can find me. Our offices are up on the 6th floor of the library. If you're ever in the area on campus, please feel free to come by and visit us. We are here to help you, whether you're an online student or a face-to-face student. And that's a big part of why we decided to do this NSGO virtually, because we wanted as many people to participate as possible, whether they were online or here in Jonesboro with us. Our job is to help you however we can through this office. We process graduate admissions, although the departments to which you apply are the ones who ultimately determine whether or not you're going to be admitted to your programs. But we are here to assist you as you go through graduate school. That means putting on programming specifically for graduate students, directing graduate students to resources, and you're going to be hearing a lot about that kind of thing today. But the other thing that I think is really important here is that we'd like to hear from you about things that we could be doing to help both face-to-face and online graduate students. So please make sure you email us at grad@astate.edu, because we definitely want to hear from you. If you have questions and we don't immediately have answers, we're really good at getting answers very quickly for you. I'm very fortunate to work with a small but mighty staff of people who are very good at getting things done. And as I always tell people when it comes to the graduate school experience, my objective is for you to thrive and not just survive. I understand that people are coming to the graduate school experience from different life experiences. We understand that. We want to accommodate you when we can. We certainly won't be able to all the time, but we want to help and accommodate you as we can. I want you to be particularly aware of all the resources available on campus. Please know that these resources are available to you if you are an A-State student. So if you are here in Jonesboro with us right now, this means you. If you are taking or in an online program at Arkansas State University and you're in Alaska, this means you. It means things like if we have library resources that you need, you're an A-State student, you can access those resources, and there will be someone talking about that later on. But please know, we want you to have the most fruitful and productive graduate school experience possible, and whatever we can do or whatever resources we can direct you to in order to make that happen, we're happy to do. We're happy to do that.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am here in our educational programs and activities from anyone who receives federal financial aid assistance. It prohibits discrimination against pregnant or parenting students, and it protects students regardless of sex, gender, or gender identity. Again, it is not only for athletics anymore, it is on a much broader spectrum. So anyone who is in connection with Arkansas State, whether they be students, staff, or faculty, are covered under Title IX. And that does include our students who are online. Our commitment here at Arkansas State University is to provide you with an educational and work environment that is free from sexual discrimination, including sexual harassment, sexual assault, dating violence, domestic violence, and stalking. No form of discrimination will be tolerated at Arkansas State. Sex and gender-based discrimination is illegal under our federal, state, and city laws and will not be tolerated in the A-State community. Our university policies prohibit sexual misconduct of any kind, and our university policies also prohibit retaliation from individuals who are participating in any sexual misconduct. It is our duty to eliminate the harassment as the Title IX team, to prevent its recurrence and to address its effects. So our Title IX office is an office of 6 now. 4 of us are Title IX investigators, and we work in different areas here on campus. And then we also have a case manager and Miss Perdita Bush, who is the coordinator. Excuse me. So the way to report, if you guys have to report, we have a confidential way. Am I able to share my screen? Yes, I am. Let me pull up a blank page. Okay. Sorry, now I've got to find my blank page that I just pulled up. I have too many windows open. I'm so sorry, I do not see the page I just pulled up. Make sure this doesn't have any confidential information and I can just pull it up from here. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you guys very quickly. Do you guys see an A-State homepage? Tell me what you see.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Quickest way to get to the Title IX page is the A-State homepage. Click the A to Z index. Click on the letter T. You can also do a search for Title IX, and then just click on Title IX. There's some information here. On this page, it again tells you who our Title IX coordinator are. Here it tells you, oh, I didn't mean to click that. It looks like that link goes directly to email, but it's supposed to pull up a list of us. Not sure what's going on there. In order to report, oh, there's the list, I'm sorry. So there's a list of all of our members, excluding two members need to be added here. But in order to report, you'll simply click either on that reporting link or file a report, and it will bring up a report, a title incident form that you will submit. That form goes to our title9@astate.edu email, which all of us as a team have access to. Generally, your first point of contact will be from Ms. Perdita Bush, and Ms. Perdita will give you all the information moving forward on what you will need to do in order to have your claim addressed. We do make we do have accommodations for our complainants. So typically, for those of you all who are here on campus, we make reasonable accommodations for your academic coursework or academic courses, for housing. And when I say reasonable, that just means that there are some times that some things we cannot take care of, but we do make reasonable accommodations, whether that be moving you to a different section of a course, whether that be moving some of our students to a different dorm. Some of our other resources and accommodations include the A-State Counseling Center, the A-State Student Health Center, our University Police Department, and PAC support. Any other information, again, can be found on our Title IX website. For you guys who are graduate, well, you all are graduate students, but for you guys who may be in teaching assistant roles, anyone who may be over a lab, any one of you who will be in a supervisory role, I want to be sure to inform you that as a person on our campus in a supervisory role, you are a mandated reporter. So all of our faculty members, our department chairs, our deans, our athletic department leaders, our student conduct office, Res Life, Greek Life, student activities, UPD, and anyone else here on campus that is seen as a person that holds a supervisory role. Any incidents of sexual discrimination, either observed by you or reported to you, you are authorized as a mandated reporter to report that offense to our Title IX office. There are some confidential resources for people who are not at liberty to report any issues, and that is the A-State Counseling Center, the A-State Student Health Center, and any off-campus health provider or domestic violence crisis center. Otherwise, anyone, again, in a leadership capacity here on our campus or who serves in a leadership role under Arkansas State University, you are a mandated reporter. Some of our prohibited offenses include sexual harassment, sexual assault, stalking, domestic violence, dating violence, retaliatory actions, pregnancy, and parenting. One of the things that I would like to bring your attention to is social media. Please be aware that there are several offenses that can be committed via social media. And so we want to be sure that you all are knowledgeable of that and that you're being proactive. So Title IX at astate.edu, and then my personal email is tnmosley@astate.edu. I'll also put Miss Bush's email here. She can always be reached as well. She is one of those that is pretty much around the clock and on call. So if you have any questions at any time, please feel free to email us.